What a prospect he is, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Beautiful counter shot. He misses with that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, Johnny! David Adelaide, just Big D! David Adelaide is down! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from... 1, 2...
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
You got complacent. The fight's not over.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
And now you've let him back into it. I need you to...
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense at the end of all that.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Boom.
And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
The straight right just misses. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love.
There's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The jab misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. When someone punches that hard, did you see that? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's see how the game plan... There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Bombs away. Nice counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Hook misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The right hook misses. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Now you let him get back into it.
Time for the 5th round. David Adelaide gonna go down. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
David Adelaide just took a big shot. David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
So we missed him.
This is the beginning of round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
what a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They're both trying for a knock. Hold that thought! Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. The right hook just missed. He threw the hook, didn't land. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Missing with that right hook. No rest for the weary. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Adelaide rocked. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I love it. That jab's slick. Good man.
Just stepping round. I need you to switch back on. Get the shot. Stop.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the...
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him up and
Come back, and then we go again. Don't worry about that round.
just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or
About that round, it was a bad round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Good counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Hold that thought! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not...
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my way. Give me a new day.
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of... Up first is the Barbarian from the United States. Up against them, Fists of Fire from France.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the green trunks with light purple trim. The Barbarian. Fighting out of the blue corner from France. Wearing the red trunks with light red trim. Fists of Fire.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fighters, and it's very, very eerie.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Good hook to the body. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit. But for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these 2? A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice hook. They're both trying for a knockout. That jab misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
A few body shots in there. Bury it up a little. How are you doing?
And there's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
Nice stop, but that won't score. time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every trick.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, and fist of fire goes down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That big hook doesn't land. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Nobody home with that hook. Caution, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Can you continue?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That jab gets blocked. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next.
Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He got out of the way of that right hook. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to fight.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Whoa, and down goes fists of fire. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
And here he is. And they'll be facing this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything.
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Well-placed hook. Big hooks upstairs. His stamina is off the charts. And down goes fists of fire. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
How about... And here, up against them. A lot of pre-match build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Do you believe what we're seeing? No rest for the weary. That counter punch caught him clean. Can't score with that hook again. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. A big whiff with the right hook. Got Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That hook was off target. Nice counterpunch right up the middle. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Will say no mas. There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch caught him clean. That counter punch caught him clean. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This is a high-octane battle. Exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. An upset of the year, and Fists of Fire goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Ominous as a monster is underneath your pocketpedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what getting, get it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
Look at me, look at me.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,